have really nice weather, 23 degrees today.
That's very nice.
Hmm. Yes, that's good.
Really is.
Hmm. So everyone thinks, Tasmania is kind of freezing cold, but it is not the case.
I've never been to Tasmania, but I thought that it was rather hot more than cold. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are a bit coolish, sort of. Yeah, place. Yeah. We are sitting next to Antarctic.
That's true. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think of that. But yes, now I think
Yeah.
it must be
Yeah.
freezing.
But maybe, we could go to, from Tasmania to go to Antarctic, and then from Antarctic to Chile. The Chile and
That's true.
Antarctic is very, very close. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
The south is very close to it, very much so.
Okay,
Okay,
so
we are.
good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, just run this presentation. Probably it gonna take probably 15 minutes or
Mhm.
something like that, 15 to 20 minutes, and then I will take any questions, and then I will answer as much as I can. Yeah, but
Yes,
things are still uncertain because of COVID, but then I will try as much as I can.
of course. You will have about like 20 more minutes after your presentation, so you can
Yeah,
answer any
cool.
questions they might have.
Yeah.
Okay, so buenas tardes, buenos días para los que
Buenos
estén
tardes.
en Australia. Mi nombre es María, lo voy a acompañar hoy día en representación de Blue Studies para nuestro nuevo webinar perdón, con Study Tasmania, que es un gobierno regional en Australia. Les quiero presentar a Mayumi. Ella es la representante de Study Tasmania y está hoy aquí para contarnos acerca de todo lo que tiene Tasmania para ofrecer para los estudiantes internacionales. Así que muchas gracias por estar hoy día con nosotros y los invito a ser parte del webinar. Thank you very much for being here today, Mayumi. It's great to have you, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
Okay, yep. I need to change this
Mm-hmm.
screen actually. Sorry.
It's no problem.
Yep. Here you go. Yep. Okay, so buenos tardes everyone. Me llamo Mayumi. Okay, so I am representing Tasmania Tafe. So I would like to explain what Tasmania is and then what Tafe is and why you need to come to Tasmania Tafe. So Tasmania, we are sitting on the southern part of Australia. And if you see Australian map, Tasmania seems to be very small because Australian continent is enormous. But size-wise, it is 68 something thousand square kilometers, and then it is a little bit bigger than Costa Rica. So the latitude-wise, we are not sitting in Antarctic. It's just similar to Rome or Barcelona. So it is not very, very cold place at all. And we have 4 distinctive seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We have snow. You can see on top of mountain, it is a little bit white, that is snow. But it is quite rare for us have snow in the ground level. So the temperature wise, if you have been to Melbourne, we are just a couple of degrees lower than Melbourne. But sometimes Melbourne has 43 degrees or Sydney has 47 degrees. We don't have that extremely hot days. And then we don't have any minus, lower than 0 degrees here. Well, so why Tasmania as a study destination? So to come to Tasmania to study, it is really good place because we have a great, lifestyle and the quality of living is good. And also regional place, yeah, safe and then community is welcoming. And also a little bit cheaper things, a little bit cheaper. And also there are lots of locals live here. So our program is not very big. So therefore you will be able to mix with lots of local people that made you study English even more. So without studying English, yeah, it is a bit difficult to survive maybe. Yep. And also it is, as I said, it's really livable climate. And also we do have post-vet study opportunities. I will explain a little bit later. So why TASTAFE? TASTAFE. TAFE is stands for technical and then further education. Australia state, probably every state has at least one TAFE. If it is a Queensland, TAFE Queensland. If it is a South Australia, TAFE SA or something like that. So yeah, here we go, Tasmania. TAFE Tasmania. So therefore we call TASTAFE. Very simple. TASTAFE is the only one government TAFE in Tasmania state, and which has a great industry links and also provide work experience, individual support, and a pathway to university. And also, yes, this is probably really important because there is a benefit of study in regional area, which I will touch upon later. So study industry links. TASTAFE, we changed this institution name to TASTAFE probably in 2009. However, this institution was founded probably in almost 100 years ago. So since then, for over 100 years, this institution has been training Tasmanian young people to get a job in the industry. So of course, this long history makes TASTAFE made a really trusted, strong bond with Australian and then also Tasmanian industries. So most of the graduates nowadays are industries, and maybe they are holding the position to hire next generation, and they can hire TASTAFE graduate because they have already trusted and they know the standard of TASTAFE graduate, so they can hire those students with confidence. Okay, and in TASTAFE, they are focusing on teaching skills, hands-on skills, which is sought after in the industry. So students, once they graduate TASTAFE, they are job ready, and the employers are very, very happy with it because they don't have to provide lengthy on-job training. Okay, so they can start real job from the day one. Okay, so next. Come on. Sorry, next slide. Yeah, here we go. And then TASTAFE will organize work placement where students can get real work experience. Well, real work experience is very important, but also they have an opportunity to make your personal network. So in a small community like Tasmania, this kind of personal networking is very, very important. And also, probably most of 90% of people working there are locals. So this is a great environment to learn authentic English. Well, individual support. Actually, this TASTAFE has 33,000 students if we put all local students together. But among them, 330, probably a little bit over 300 people are international students. So ratio between locals and the international is quite good, right? So and if we do have only 330 students, we can provide individualized services, okay? And then we do have a student advisor, and then they are looking after students of day-to-day issues like a telephone, doctors, and sort of things. And also we provide free airport pickup. And then also we do have ESL teachers who are focusing on students' English side of the life. They will look after when students are due on assignment. Okay. So as I said before, Tafe is only one government-owned Tafe in Tasmania. So because it's government owned, yeah, we have to maintain good reputation and then very high standard. We really can't do anything bad. So that will secure your qualification throughout your study journey. Okay, we do have University Tasmania pathway courses. So these are the pathway course. After TAFE course, you can go up to second year or almost second 2.5 years at Tasmania, University of Tasmania to finish off bachelor degree. So if you can see the first two, Advanced Diploma of Hospitality Management and also Advanced Diploma of Tourism Management. So this is a 1.5 year TAFE course. You can go to university and then finish bachelor degree, Bachelor of Business, and remaining year at UTAS is 1.5 years. So it means you can finish this degree, Bachelor of Business degree, for 3 years, and then half of them are TAFE. So I will touch upon this one later too. So University of Tasmania pathway course is very, very good way to gain hands-on skills as well as theoretically study and then finish off bachelor degree. So this one. So benefit of studying in regional area. So Tasmania is not only one regional area, but Tasmania whole state is regional area. So why it's good to come to regional area? Well, so regional cities are usually a bit of a smallish population compared to Melbourne or Brisbane. So it means less congestion. Yeah, we are not really crowded anywhere, right? And it means less stressful lifestyle. And also we are kind of sitting very close together. You know, your home and Tafe is a bit closer. You don't have to commute 1 hour like Melbourne. Yep, so less time to commute. It means it gives you more time to study or work and can concentrate on study. And also, small population usually gives a very close sense of community. So our community is very, very famous for kind and then welcome you as locals. And small population, but particularly Hobart is a state capital. So we do have all modern convenience in a compact area. So we have fiber optic internet connection. I think this one is best. We really have best internet connection in Australia. Well, so if you have small children to come with you, this environment is really good for your children too. So, and also, small population, small number of international students, so less kind of competition. So if you are really good at something, you can stand out. That is very, very good. Okay, so small population is one. And then also, as I said, we have small number of international students. Our international program is relatively small. So it means, so more local students versus international students. So lots of local students there. And also, if we have smaller number of international students, you can get more attention from teachers. And usually we have small size in a class, and then we are very, very flexible. We can accommodate very flexible arrangement, like a payment, installment sort of things. And also, as I said, and we can provide very, very personalized support. So, and including 24/7 hotline by Getty staff. I am one of the on-call duty. So 1 week, I keep my mobile on, and then I receive any international phone call from students. Okay, so more students in the class, more chance to learn English quickly. Okay. And also this environment make you as one student, you are not becoming, he's, what's that, the one of the international students. Yeah, yeah, just he's one of the international students. No, it wouldn't happen in Tasmania. We all know your names, and then you come to the office. Hi, Mary. Hi, Tom. So you are a student, okay? You are you. Well, so opportunity to mix locals, it means authentic Australian experience. If you study in Australia, and then if you think you may live in Australia, and then you really need to know what Australian doing. Yeah, so authentic Australian experience will be very, very important. And also, if you are thinking even further, studying in regional area will benefit when you apply next, permanent residency job. Okay, so I can't talk about that at this stage, but if you are very interested in that migration sort of things, yep, and if you are seeking migration outcome after study, we have a different website, www.migration.tas.gov.au. So go there and then get some more details. I heard the Tasmanian government is very forward to welcoming international students to our state. Okay? Yep. And this is recently I found, okay, benefit of studying in regional area. Apparently, universities in regional areas are doing very well. So students who graduated from regional universities are doing better in terms of employment. So we have University of Tasmania, and we have pathway course. So if you come to Tafe and University of Tasmania, and if you graduate UTAS, yep, and then you will have a better chance to get the employment according to research. Okay, so that is a very quick, explanation of Tafe. Yep, and this is a little bit of extra. Okay, so Tafe. Yeah, although we are in a regional area, this is actually top 10 largest vocational schools in Australia. So we do have 6 campuses for international students, but if you are non-student visa holders, for example, working visa holders, you can go to 11 campuses in Tafe in Tasmania. So all teachers usually have a dual qualification. One is teaching qualification, and the other one is industry qualification. And then teachers, and then our program won the major award in Australian Training Award. Okay, so those are the campuses. So 3 are in Hobart area, 3 are in Launceston area. Okay. So program starting in 2021. So we do have these programs starting in 2021. All courses have February intake, and some have July intake. Okay. I will explain this one one by one. Okay. So this is hospitality and then tourism, which I said this is really good pathway package. So both are identical. So start with certificate 3, go up to certificate 4, and then going up to advanced diploma. So from Cert 3 to advanced diploma, it takes 1.5 years. And then going to university and do Bachelor of Business and to complete 1.5 years. So it only takes 3 years. So as you know, Australian bachelor degree takes 3 years anyway. So the benefit of this package is you don't lose any time, 3 years, the same. But Tastafe's tuition fee is almost half of universities. At this moment, universities degree, business degree, cost 30,000 a year. So it means if you go to university, you need IELTS 6 rather than 5.5. Yeah, and it costs you $90,000. But if you go to Tafe and UTAS, like this pathway, probably it needs somewhere like $70,000. Okay, and then you will save $20,000 for this pathway. And also Cert 3, both tourism and then hospitality, there are work placement, 76 hours of work placement. So I think if you want to go to this hospitality tourism sort of area, this pathway is really, really good. This is commercial cookery. If you love cooking, eat food and love cooking, yeah, it may be this may be for you. So commercial cookery, Cert 3, 1 year, and going up to Diploma of Hospitality. So this is 2-year course. Going to University of Tasmania and do remaining 2 years. So this 2 and 2 pathway is probably very, very typical kind of articulation arrangement. Okay. So the business and then accounting. So this is again 2 and 2 package. And then so it says University of Tasmania Bachelor of Business 2 to 2.5 years. It depends which semester you start, okay? But this is generally 2 and 2 year course. Okay, so Diploma of Community Services. This also have university pathway. So 2 years at Tafe and going to universities, Bachelor of Social Work, remaining year is 3 years. But this is honors. So usually it takes 4 years. So you can save 1 year at university. So we do have package for child care. I mean, early childhood education and care. So children's services. So unfortunately, this doesn't have UTAS pathway. Okay, so nursing. This is the one of the most popular and the most competitive courses. And also it has got their university pathway. Okay, so individual support. This is disability support, and then also aging support. So these are standalone. So web-based technologies and computer systems technologies. So this is an IT, only one IT package. Okay. So this is also standalone diploma of engineering, and then if you like growing plants, so that's horticulture. So these are the mainstream TAFE courses. So this is the English course. We have 2 English courses. One is general English. One is English for academic purposes, EAP. If you want to do English and then want to do TAFE main course, and then you should choose EAP. But if you want to do English for the sake of English, yeah, you can do generally English. It usually costs 280 per week, but at this moment, 210 per week for Latin American students. This is special. Okay, so we have 4 terms. You can come anytime, but one term is 10 weeks. Of course, you can come a little bit late, or you can leave earlier. It doesn't matter. But one term 2 and term 3, 4 start like February, April, July, October. Okay. So if you do 1 year, it's gonna be 40 weeks. Okay, so this is the entry requirement. It is quite simple. The rule 1, you need to be 18 years old or older. Okay, we can't accept 17 years old or younger. Okay, and the English requirement is nursing is the only one exception which requires 7.0 IELTS. All others, mainstream courses, IELTS 5.5. So this is again good to go to a pathway course because you can start lower English than university, and 3 years time, you can get the same bachelor degree. General English, IELTS 3.5 is the minimum, and the English for academic purposes, IELTS 4.5 is the minimum. We can accept IELTS, PTE, TOEFL. So if you want to do English, and then after that, you want to go to TAFE mainstream course, this is the pathway. Of course, you can do EAP at TAFE, but we also have partner schools in Australia. So Navitas, they have campuses in Western Australia or Queensland, most of the big cities, and also ILSC also have lots of branches, school campuses in Australia. International House is only Brisbane, but they have Brisbane School. And then these are partner schools. So therefore, if you, the option is you can go to study English in those partner schools. And then if you achieve certain level, it's kind of, high intermediate or advanced or something, that kind of level, you can come to study Tafe straight away. Okay, so these are the kind of campuses. Yep, these are hospitality commercial cookery. So we do have training restaurant. So this restaurant is open to the public. So these girls, these cooks, are serving for actual, customers who actually pay the money. So they are serving real customers. Okay. These are the campus called Clarence Campus, where nursing or community services are taught. So the classroom just like hospital rooms. And then I found these dummies are sometimes a little bit spooky. So we do have on-campus student residence. And then it is quite cheap, $187 a week, and you don't have to sign up long contract at all. So basically you can pay weekly basis. That's all you need to do. So it is quite rare for the student to leave this residence for entire 2 years, but typically students use this residence when they basically start. They don't know where the big, convenient place to live. They don't know which suburb is good to live. And so therefore they live here, let's say a couple of months. And then during that time, they may make a friend who can, share accommodation, or you can find nice, share accommodation somewhere else. Okay, so this arrangement is very flexible, and then our international student advisor will help you. Okay, so these are the events. Yep. Okay, so that's all. So if you have any questions, yeah, just ask me.
Well, thank you very much, Mayumi. That was a great presentation. We do have a couple questions, and I'm going to help you with them because they're in Spanish.
Yeah, okay.
So, first of all, wants to know, I know you cannot say much about these things, but they want to know what kind of like benefits does Tasmania offer for the permanent residency, like people who want to go study and then stay there.
Okay, so I heard, every state can give kind of state sponsorship. Okay, and that is basically worth 5 point extra. Yeah, when it comes to the point system. So Australian migration system is basically point system. So how old you are, if you are certain range of the age, you can get 20 points. But if you are not, only get 50 points and 10 points and 5 points, that kind of things. That point will be given the age or language level or previous qualification and all sorts of things. Yeah. And then if you clear, let's say 60 point or something, depending on the visa, you are eligible to apply for that kind of visa. Okay. And I heard the Tasmania, the state sponsorship is worth some extra point, and also regional study experience attract that also worth extra point. So when it comes to that point system, extra just 5 point, but 5 point might help the students. So that is I heard. Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. Here's another question. They're
Yep.
asking about what kind of scholarships do you have for Latin American students or international students?
Okay, so we had a small scholarship for 2020 February intake. However, um, because of COVID, it is quite difficult for offshore students will be able to come to Australia in February. And also some of the scholarship was already closed, but we still, so currently we only have that the general English Latin American students special prize 210. That will probably go on whole year on 2021. And also, this is not a scholarship for us, from us, but the Australian federal government has the destination scholarship. Okay, so if you go to Google search destination scholarship, um, you may be able to find some scholarships. And then I'm just checking if, yeah, it is only given a certain institution for certain courses. But probably that is only I can actually think of at this moment. But stay tuned. Yeah, we may come up with something. So yeah, but at this moment, so $210 per week, LATAM student special is the only one.
Okay, thank you. Another question here. They're asking about what level of English do they need to start with TAFE, with TAFE?
Okay, so it is IELTS 5.5. It's the all other courses. Exception is nursing. So if you want to do nursing course, you need to have IELTS 7.0, no band lower than 7.0. But all other courses like business, IT, commercial cookery, hospitality, etc., you only need IELTS 5.5, no band lower than 5.0. Okay, and then if you have a little bit lower English level, we can certainly package with English. Okay, and then we can give a conditional offer. Condition is if you have become 5.5 after English course. Okay, we can give a package offer, and we can give a conditional offer if you have a little bit lower English level. Okay.
Perfect. So there was another question about the English level, but you already answered that. So that one's. And here, Renee is asking how much is the minimum amount to receive the COE for overseas students?
Okay. So again, this has Latin American special arrangement. Okay. So for example, okay, so these, okay, Cert 3 and Cert 4. So these are 1 year, okay? So Latin American student can pay 4 times a year for COE. Yeah, so we would like to see, the whole amount, right, for COE, but please ask us. Yeah, our very kind financial officer may say, okay, so then please have, pay half of SAT 3 for COE. Yep, that happens quite often. because we are very, very flexible. Yep. So we may give you offer letter stating, please pay this, but always ask us. Okay. So that's my answer.
That's very good information. Well, here we have another question. Okay, Andrea is asking, like, if she starts in one campus and wants to go to another one, how's the mobility between them for the students?
Okay. Well, it assumes, there are two campuses running the same course, right? Unfortunately, it is we don't have many courses who each run the same course at the same time in Hobart and Launceston. For example, this one, SAT3, we have one in Hobart area, one Launceston area. SAT3, 4, also Launceston and then Hobart. However, if you go to Diploma of Accounting, it's only Hobart. So therefore, if you want to go from here to here, there's no choice but choosing Hobart. Otherwise, this student need, if you go to Launceston, and then you have to move to Hobart when you do Diploma of Accounting. So moving campuses like this wouldn't be a problem, right? Okay. But if students once settled in some areas, if they want to move, only doing diploma or not is a different story. But if they want, as long as we do have the program, this student completing SAT4 in Launceston can start diploma in Hobart. There's no problems. And there's no, additional moving fee and then nothing. Yeah.
That's great. I don't know if we have any more questions. I think your presentation was very clear and very, very useful information. So, I think there are no doubts. They have everything.
Okay, that's great.
That is a good thing too. But we still have a couple minutes, so if anyone has
okay. Okay. Yeah, I heard that the story from the graduate, and actually the graduate who gets the job here. This student I talked was the accounting graduate, and she said, the accounting firm have those accounting software in the computer. So the Tafe actually teaches the most typical accounting software at school. So therefore, this student stepped into the office and then see exactly the same accounting software is using. So she can actually start doing this almost day one. So that is how her Tafe education helped her to work in the accounting firm. So that is probably the essence of TAFE. Yeah, and then in hospital situation, they have already used lots of machineries, lots of how to say, how to use those injection and those sort of things. So they have already, really practical things, and they have already done it before. So once you you start actual job, they don't have any kind of big question mark here and there, so they know what they are doing. So that is
that's
the
amazing.
beauty of the vocational education.
It's very
Tasmania,
hands-on.
it's really and a beautiful place, Tasmania, actually. I came here, for just 1 year study, but I'm here probably over 20 years.
Over 20 years. Wow.
Yeah. So
Well,
it is quite,
it must be a beautiful place then.
yes, it is quite, good place. And yeah, I think you will love it. Okay?
I have no option. I will have to go there.
Yes, please do.
Okay,
Yes.
Mayumi, thank
So
you very
everyone
much.
stay safe and then so avoid COVID. And then I would love to see you in Tasmania near future. All right then.
Thank you for your presentation. Have a great
Yeah,
day.
bye bye.
Bye. Para el resto, muchas gracias por estar hoy día aquí. Los dejo muy invitados al siguiente webinar. Les voy a enviar el link ahora por el chat. Y bueno, muchas gracias por estar acá. Los invitamos a que sigan disfrutando de Expo. Todavía nos queda un par de días, así que nos estamos viendo. Mayumi, again, thank you for being here. It was an amazing presentation.
Okay then.
It was great
Thank
to meet you.
you.
Bye.